Welcome back to Mastering MHA, MBA, and Chapter 8. In Part 1, we covered organizing and the hidden informal structure. Now, in Part 2, we get concrete. There are 5 common ways to structure a company, and most organizations blend several of them. Every structure is really an answer to one question: how do we divide up the work and still coordinate it? The 3 traditional answers are functional, divisional, and matrix. Then technology and teamwork added 2 more: team and network structures. Let us take them one at a time. First, the functional structure. You group people by similar skills and tasks. Marketing with marketing, finance with finance, engineering with engineering. It is efficient, it builds deep expertise, and it gives clear career paths within each function. For a smaller company in a stable environment, it works beautifully. But functional structures have a famous flaw: the functional chimneys problem, also called silos. Each function looks up its own chimney, focused on its own goals, and stops talking sideways to the others. Problems get pushed upward instead of solved across, and the good of the whole company gets lost. Silos are the number one disease of the functional structure. Second, the divisional structure. Instead of grouping by skill, you group by output, by product, by customer, or by geography. A product structure gives each product its own unit. A customer structure serves distinct customer groups, the way 3M splits consumer, industrial, and healthcare. And a geographic structure organizes by region, the way UPS split into the Americas and Europe, Asia. Divisions fix a lot of the silo problem. They are flexible, responsive to their market, and give clear accountability for a product or region. The trade-off: they can duplicate resources and cost more, and divisions can start competing with each other for budget and attention. Third, the matrix structure, which tries to get the best of both. You keep the functional departments running vertically, then lay project or product teams across them horizontally. The catch is that each employee now has 2 bosses, a functional manager and a team leader, and belongs to 2 groups at once. The matrix brings real gains. Accountability sits with the project manager, communication improves across functions, and problems get solved at the team level. But that 2-boss system is its weakness. When the 2 bosses give conflicting demands, you get power struggles, and all those cross-functional teams are expensive and meeting heavy. Fourth, the team structure. Here the organization leans heavily on cross-functional teams, some permanent, some temporary, to do the work. It knocks down the silos, speeds up decisions, and boosts morale because people connect as people, not just job titles. The price is that teamwork takes time and constant investment in team building. Fifth, the network structure. Picture a small core of full-time employees who outsource almost everything else to a web of partners and contractors. Design, manufacturing, shipping, even accounting, all handled by alliances. It is lean, fast, and flexible, and it makes it possible to run a whole business with a tiny team. But networks have a fragility. You are only as strong as your partners. When one link in the network fails, the whole system can seize up. Exactly what the world learned when COVID broke global supply chains. Lean everything, and a single weak contractor can take you down. Here is where this gets very current. The org chart is gaining a brand new kind of team member: the AI agent. In 2025, surveys find around 90% of large companies piloting AI agents. And Microsoft describes the emerging frontier firm where every team is a blend of humans and digital co-workers. The 5 structures still apply, but increasingly the boxes contain people and software working side by side. Let us recap Part 2. Functional structures group by skill but breed silos. Divisional structures group by product, customer, or region. Matrix structures overlay teams on functions with 2 bosses. Team structures run on cross-functional teams, and network structures run on a lean core plus outsourcing. Most real companies mix them. This builds on our chapter notes from Schermerhorn and Bachrach's Exploring Management 7th edition on the common organization structures, updated with 2025 research on human and AI agent teams. We now know the 5 ways to structure a company. In Part 3, we look at where organizational design is heading: flatter, faster, and more empowered, and why companies are cutting whole layers of management. If this is helping, subscribe, and we will see you there.